Most men spend the first half of their life chasing a title: manager, director, founder, vice president. They believe the next promotion will finally make them feel respected, important, complete. But somewhere after 40, many men quietly realize something uncomfortable. The job got bigger. The paycheck got bigger. But the man inside? Not necessarily. And maybe you've seen this yourself. Men who look successful on paper, but are constantly exhausted, short-tempered, disconnected from their families, unable to sit quietly with themselves for even 10 minutes. Sun Tzu warned that a man who cannot master himself will eventually be defeated by the world around him. And that's exactly what modern life does. It keeps men distracted, reactive, emotionally manipulated, and endlessly chasing external validation. That's why here at Prime Over 40, we're not obsessed with hustle culture or productivity tricks. We're interested in something far more valuable: building men who are calm under pressure, clear in chaos, and impossible to control internally. Because the second half of life is not about becoming louder. It's about becoming harder to shake. Here are 5 habits shared by men who are truly winning at life, without needing a fancy job title to prove it. The first habit is this: they stop performing masculinity and start living with quiet certainty. Young men often think strength is loud, dominating conversations, showing off success, always having the answer. But experience teaches something different. Real strength is emotional control. It's the man who stays calm while everyone else loses composure. The man who doesn't need to win every argument. The man who can absorb disrespect without instantly reacting emotionally. Sun Tzu wrote, "The greatest victory is the one won without fighting." And after 40, you begin to understand exactly what that means. A man ruled by his emotions is easy to manipulate, easy to provoke, easy to defeat. But a calm man? A calm man becomes dangerous in a completely different way. Let me ask you something. How many men do you know who destroyed their peace simply because they needed to prove they were right? Exactly. The second habit: they stop measuring their worth through work alone. This transition hits many men hard, especially high-achieving men. For decades, your profession becomes your identity. You introduce yourself to your occupation. You measure yourself through promotions. You sacrifice your health, your peace, sometimes even your family, for professional recognition. And then one day, life forces a difficult realization. Companies move on, industries change, retirement arrives, children grow older, and suddenly the question becomes, who are you when nobody is applauding your career anymore? Be honest. Have you ever noticed how uncomfortable some retired men become? Not because they stopped working, but because they lost the only identity they ever had. The third habit is voluntary simplicity. Modern culture teaches men that success means upgrading everything. Bigger homes, better cars, more status, more consumption. But Sun Tzu understood an important strategic truth. The more dependent you are, the easier you are to control. And most modern men are trapped by invisible dependency. Dependency on approval, dependency on luxury, dependency on distraction. Stoicism teaches the opposite. A man becomes powerful when he learns he can live with less. Less noise, less ego, less proving. The man who can enjoy an ordinary evening, a quiet meal with family, a peaceful walk, and still feel fulfilled, has achieved something most people never will: inner sufficiency. And in a chaotic world, that kind of peace becomes a form of quiet power. The fourth habit: they become emotionally difficult to destabilize. By 40, life has usually humbled you at least once. A business fails, a marriage struggles, a parent dies, plans collapse, and at that point a man faces a choice: become bitter or become disciplined internally. The men winning at life choose discipline. They stop expecting life to always feel fair. They stop wasting energy arguing with strangers online. They stop allowing every inconvenience to ruin their state of mind. Instead, they focus on one question: what remains under my control? Their actions, their standards, their mindset, nothing else. This is why some men become steadier with age, while others become more reactive and fragile. One mastered his inner world, the other never did, and people can feel the difference immediately. The fifth habit is this: they redefine legacy. When you're younger, legacy usually means achievement, money, recognition, status. But after enough life experience, most men discover something surprising. Very few people remember your titles, but they remember your presence. They remember whether you kept your word, whether you stayed calm during difficult times, whether your family felt safe around you, whether your children respected the way you lived. That's the real scoreboard, not internet status, not corporate hierarchy, but the quality of the man you became while life tested you. And maybe that's the biggest lie modern culture ever told men, that winning is something visible. Because often, the strongest man in the room is not the richest or the loudest. It's the man who no longer needs constant validation to feel worthy, the man at peace with himself, the man who built an unshakable inner life. That's what Prime over 40 is really about. Not escaping responsibility, not giving up ambition, but mastering the second half of life with wisdom instead of ego, calm instead of chaos, purpose instead of endless chasing. So if you're done measuring your worth by job titles and ready to build real strength from the inside out, subscribe to Prime over 40, because the world already has enough successful men. What it desperately needs now are grounded men, clear-minded men, men who cannot be broken internally.